Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Hey, I see it.
Da 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 da.
Cool.
Uh-oh. What am I doing? Are we in? We're fucking in. Episode 2, Nonprofits. My name is Stephen Campbell.
My name is also Stephen Campbell. Oh wait, that's not right.
Your name is not Stephen Campbell. This
It's
is
not.
this is a podcast based off of giving and honesty, and you are starting it off being very dishonest.
Wow. Right off the break, just coming in hot, just calling me a liar. Wow. I'm Frankie French. I am not a liar. Stephen's a liar. Okay.
Yeah, so this is episode 2. We're doing this every Tuesday. So typically what we've got, the format is Franqi and I work out some material on different social issues or different societal behaviors. And we work out the material. Then we have a nonprofit on and we discuss those social issues. But we have a show after this where it's a Giving Tuesday show where we got American Cancer Society, Boys and Girls Club, Oliver Scholars, Invisible Hands, Canadian Guide Dogs for the Blind. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, what? Did you make, Stephen, you made that last one up.
I swear to God. And they are also raising the second most money of all of the nonprofits. They're killing it. Canadian Guide Dogs for the Blind. And it's a mouthful, but also like it's sometimes these people choose causes that you never. What's that?
I said, what do you mean these people?
Black people.
Lean in. Wow. Right.
No, just sometimes people find a cause that they are very passionate about, and it's something that you just never would have thought of.
Yeah.
And it's usually some hippie lady that really loves beluga whales.
I mean, their baby eggs are not bad. But you shouldn't eat them anymore. That's bad.
Wait, people are eating beluga?
Yeah, beluga caviar.
Oh, true. Wait, yeah. Does it so regular caviar is like really little eggs. If you're a beluga whale caviar, is that like the size of fists? How big is a beluga? No, wait a minute.
Beluga caviar is a delicacy. It's that you can't get it anymore because of the endangered species situation. So equal replacement that people have found is sturgeon caviar.
And what is a sturgeon?
It's a fish. All caviar comes from fish, some type of fish.
I that's my new cause.
Save the beluga whale.
I'm protecting the sturgeon.
Are you protecting the sturgeon? Please don't do that because I love their caviar. Is that bad?
No, it's not bad. I've been gutting sturgeons and sucking out their caviar since I was a young warthog.
This is taking the weirdest turn, but sure. Okay.
When I was a young warthog, when he was a young warthog.
So everybody, just so you know, we don't have a guest tonight. Why? Because as Stephen mentioned, we have a show literally right after this one. So we're just giving you a short, quick, some love so that we can be consistent for our millions of one fan and, and not, and keep you guys engaged. And I have a confession that I'll be making later. And we can call it a challenge, right? Like you guys can join in if you want, but we'll talk about that later. So Stephen, what?
Should I just go into some of the material that I'm trying to make work for this Giving Tuesday show?
Well, I was going to pretend to organically introduce it, but, whatever.
I think that...
Since you brought it up, Stephen, why don't you tell us about... the material you have for the Giving Tuesday show?
Okay, well, first off, should I talk into the mic like this or should I talk about far away or like this? I love that we have Giving Tuesday. I just don't love that we have to have Giving Tuesday. Do you know what I mean? That like Like the only reason we have Giving Tuesday is because it's preceded by 5 days of absolute gluttony, right? Wednesday is a night for binge drinking. Thursday is a night for binge eating. Friday is Black Friday, where we're gonna shop until we drop.
And also, Friday is also for kicking your family out. Sorry, but that's
true. And eating leftovers and being a slob on the couch.
Ooh,
and then that's also Saturday and Sunday. And then on Monday we have Cyber Mondays. Like, are you tired from all that gluttony? How about you just sit on your ass and you just click a few buttons and make mega corporations some money? And I feel like after that, for somebody to then just be like, oh, if I just give $10 to a nonprofit, then that erases all of. You need the giving to. That's like your mother falling down the stairs for you to say, "Hey, I should call my mother," right? Right? Like,
my mom broke a hip. I should give her a buzz.
Like, I should call that bitch.
My mom's dead, Stephen.
Right. Well,
we did not have a good relationship. It's fine.
Well, I'm not calling her. I'm not saying.
What are we doing, man? What's happening?
Well, okay, so but then and then we decided to make Black Friday 2 weeks this year.
Which I take offense to. Black Friday. Why has it got to be Black Friday?
But I think. Okay, so there was Black Tuesday. That's when when the stock market collapsed in the Great Depression, and that I could see it, the derogatory. But Black Friday, I think, is supposed to be.
My understanding. Do you want to know what I heard? What I heard Black Friday stems from is horrific. Do you want to know? So supposedly back in slave days, you're already uncomfortable. Yes. Okay. So back when slavery happened, on Fridays they would auction off slaves at a discount, and they called it Black Friday. That's what I heard. Has it been debunked? I don't know, maybe, but that's what I heard. If that's the case, since I heard that, I've never participated in another Black Friday.
I've never participated in a Black Friday just because I don't like being around people.
It's a nightmare. I went one, and I've only really gone one time. I literally didn't buy anything. People are monsters. They're like clawing at each other's faces. It's awful.
Well, outside of the horrific backstory, my biggest issue that I take with Black Friday being 2 weeks is it's not Friday. It's 2 weeks.
Day.
I got a $200 smart TV from Walmart 3 Tuesdays ago on a Black Friday deal, and that doesn't make sense. What'd you say?
This happened in real life?
Yeah. The TV that I got when you were over, that I got on a Black Friday deal 3 Tuesdays ago.
How did that happen when it wasn't even close to Black Friday?
Well, I think what happened is we're going to have a lot of Canadian viewers at the show. And so we might have to give them a play-by-play of what has happened in American history over the last month. And so, A, we had an election. B, the loser of that election tried to incite another civil war. And then C, we were able to appease the masses by giving them excellent deals on electronics.
My child needs me. Yes, ma'am. Come give it to me.
All right. Well, everybody shout out to Bella. Shout out to Bella.
You mean Bootsy.
Oh, right. Of course.
Her real name in public. So when we post this later, we'll delete that. Come give me a hug.
I think that's like enough new material on like side. Like, okay. So is that what I did find out is that Giving Tuesday is an international thing. That's not just Americans feeling guilty. A lot of countries have that.
What's Boxing Day?
It's Canadian.
Boxing Day is? What is that?
Here, we'll see. What is Boxing Day? Canada. It is, well, it's Saturday 26th, so that means it's right after the federal holiday celebration. What's that?
Boxing Day is? What is that? Is that a Canadian thing?
It's Canadian. It originated in the UK. It's celebrated by a number of countries that previously were part of the British Empire. Boxing Day is December 26th, although the attached bank holiday or public holiday may take place either on that day or 1 to 2 days later. In parts of Europe,
It's a holiday. They just kind of play it loose. Like, this is the day it should be, but if you can't make it to the holiday on the 26th, you could do it on the 27th or the 28th. It's all good. Did I sum it up?
So it looks like it's another like Giving Tuesday. So it traces itself back all the way to the Middle Ages, but basically you give gifts or money to people in need.
In a box.
I guess, yeah, that would make sense.
Very weird name for a holiday. You know, can I make a confession real quick?
I'd love to have a confession.
This may make me a heathen, but I've never heard of Giving Tuesday until today, until this whole event.
Well, it didn't start until 2012.
Oh, okay.
It was literally a thing born out of
white people made it.
Guilt.
White people definitely made that.
Yeah, right. Well, we got lots of guilt and lots of money as a whole. Not parts of us do not, but as a whole, yes, I am broke.
You wrote.
But if you were to average out all the whites' money, it would probably be very high.
Gross. It's pretty gross. Yes. Is isn't it the top 1% controls 90% of the money in this country?
I don't know. It sounds like a Bernie Sanders talking point that I just have never
controls 90% of all the wealth in this country. That's my Bernie. That was pretty good, right?
It was pretty good. So I guess that's the material that I'm going to use in this show, which I think that Comedy Hub's going to be posting links to donate to the show. So again, we're working with American Cancer Society, Boys and Girls Club, Oliver Scholars, who helps Black and Latin children with after school programs and stuff like that. Invisible Hands, who they had a piece on MSNBC today, and so that ended up like getting us some more fundraising. But so they do. They started in COVID, and they deliver meals to people that are shut in. Canadian Guide Dogs for the Blind, obviously, and we got a bunch. So if you guys aren't doing anything at 7:30, come through. We'll be hopefully having ironed out some of this material. You can see the progression. How fun.
We're going to be very funny too. We have a great lineup. I'm really excited. We have Chanel Ali, who we just worked with on something else, right? Yeah, we did. And then Judah Friedlander, the people's, what's his nickname? The people's champ?
The people's champ. World champ.
Huh?
World champ.
Yeah. Isn't there someone else on the show?
No, there's not.
Oh, okay. So just the four of us. We're going to be super hilarious. You definitely want to tune in, and it's for several great causes, which in turn makes us good people. That's how it works.
So we can say as horrid of shit that we want on this, and then go to the next show and just not say the horrid shit, and we'll be good.
So I'm working on this new open that is kind of ties. Well, no, it directly ties into social issues. Let me preface this joke by saying that Chapelle is hands down my favorite comedian. There is undisputed. There is no one better than him. He's just the best. There is no one better than him, and he's absolutely fantastic. However, I'm writing this joke that I don't know if I can use it other places, but I'm thinking of it for like an open. And so I'm just going to tell it ish, and then you can help me with it, right? You want to try to help me?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So it's the turning point in the quarantine for me was the video. We all saw it, and as horrific as it was and painful as it was to watch, it was beautiful to see this country, America, unite over the sorrow of a Black man in this country, right? Wasn't that beautiful? Unified hand in hand, all together, championing the same cause, and I almost shed a tear when Chapelle dropped his mic and urged us to boycott the Chapelle show because they stole it from him at Comedy Central. But do you see where I'm going?
So
you see where I'm going?
So you want to say that with all of the social issues that are going on, him using his platform to boycott the Chapelle show was probably not the best allocation of his time resource.
Well, yes, that is what I'm saying. Yeah, I'll be direct. Yes, that's what I'm saying. At the same time, let me also be clear that that man created beautiful, amazing art that we enjoy the world over, that I've watched myself countless times, and deserves to be paid properly for his work. At the same time, I just feel like, yeah, because it gave me some heartburn when, like, I felt his pain, right? A lot. I felt his pain a lot. And even before he put that out on Instagram, I watched his Coming to the Stage, I think it's called, with David Letterman. What's that show he has?
Yeah. Our next guest, I know what you mean.
Yeah, the show on Netflix. I watched his episode of that. And I saw, once he said that he wasn't getting paid, like he was like, it's on Comedy Central, I'm not getting paid for it. Even my husband was like, yeah, we're not going to watch that anymore, because we were so excited to watch it, right? Or on Netflix. It was on Netflix. And then we decided right then, like, we're not going to watch this. This was like probably a month before he made this video. But yeah, I just felt like he's got such a huge reach, right? And he's like a folk hero almost, you know what I mean? He's like a living legend, literally, like in the very literal sense. A lot of people apply that title to famous people just because they're celebrities, but he's like a literal, like, folk, like he's like folklore, you know? I just felt
it was like even when he came out with the
847.
Yeah, right. It was, I mean,
Or 847.
it wasn't a time to laugh, and there weren't many laughs in it. But even that, I have no idea how much it's been watched now. But just the fact that he was out saying anything, it had to have had millions of views within the first 24 hours.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does just have. I mean, dude, I listen to that guy talking. I hope he ends up in politics. He's like,
I don't. Do you think that? I don't see that happening. I mean, it would be crazy if that happened, and I would love to work on his campaign. He probably will hate me if he ever sees this, but but I would love that. I would love that to happen.
I think that for that joke to work, you would have to go into more ridiculous examples of things that he could waste his time resources on. Beluga caviar being one of them.
Are you like fixated on beluga? Have you had?
I didn't even know what the shit was until 20 minutes ago. So yeah, I'm fixated. I learned a new thing.
It's these little jet black little pearls, and when they pop in your mouth, there's like, it's just salty goodness, and you eat them typically on a Bellini with creme fraiche. I don't even look like I know that shit. I don't even look like I know that shit, right?
I feel like I've had that at some point, but
you probably have. Have you had sushi?
Yeah.
So you know the little orange balls they put on the sushi.
Yeah. The salmon roe.
The tiny one, salmon roe. That's basically that's what caviar is. It's just roe from different types of fish.
The beluga part. Well, okay, so we're diverting. I mean that for your Chapelle joke, right? What you've got right now is a good premise, but I think that you got to hit it with three. You know, you got that rule of three, but you go with like, hey Chapelle, what's next? Like you're gonna help the sturgeon. The sturgeon is that?
I see what you mean. That is a good direction to take it.
And then and just keep on going with things that would be more and more trivial. And then the last one being the most trivial of those three. And then bringing it back to like, you got a lot of power with your voice. Like, how about you spend a little bit of time using it for good is kind of how I would take it. Okay.
I like that. I like it. I'm gonna work on that. You'll see it soon on a stage near you.
I don't know where most of our viewers coming from.
I don't know. Let's ask the chat. Hey, if you're watching this, folks, where are you guys dialing in from?
I know that Jay fucks with Ritz crackers. Jay fucks with Rick Crackers heavy.
Oh, Oakland. That's what's up.
Oh.
Jay is from Oakland.
I think that might be Jared. Oh, okay. We got two. Okay,
we're hot in Oakland. That's what's up.
Yeah.
There's actually a winery I want to go to there. Justin Winery is in NorCal.
I'm a big Mac Dre fan.
Who?
Thiz Dance is really what made me the man that I am today.
Who's Mac Dre?
Oh no.
No. Oh, no, you do not get to. I don't know who that person is. Shame me.
He's a Bay Area rapper. But Thiz Dance. It's been a minute. It's like STUPID. When we go in the club, we don't need ID, right? Maybe
that doesn't.
He took a lot of ecstasy and made a career out of it. Is the long and short of it.
That's hilarious.
I think
STUPID. I swear to God, I hate you so much right now. That's like embedded in my brain. I don't like you. I'm gonna quit this podcast. STUPID. Okay, I'm gonna be singing that all day.
Can I? Okay, so we got this show, and I just feel like I keep on writing this material that is only viable for one day.
Mm-hmm.
Like writing about Giving Tuesday. It's Giving Tuesday, so I feel like where can I sharpen this up? Okay, the concept is I love that we have a Giving Tuesday, but I wish we did not need a Giving Tuesday, right? That we use this day. It's almost like going to confession as a Catholic, that you use this day because it's
cleanse your palate.
Right, exactly. It's preceded by 5 days of just straight gluttony.
That's actually funny.
And
if you compare it to a confessional, that's really funny. That comparison.
Oh, that is kind of fun. Yeah, we're just like, it was made by a Catholic who, because there's one thing a Catholic knows, that he can do lots of bad as long as he does that 1 hour of good.
Forgive me, conglomerates, for I have sinned. I will not be purchasing
if you don't have tidings to give, you can just say 10 Hail Marys and you're okay.
No, you gotta call it something else. You gotta say 10 Hail. Is there a store? You know what I mean? Like, is there a store like 10 Hail Macy's?
Oh, Hail Macy's. That's fun.
That's funny, right? 10 Hail Macy's. And what else do you say in Catholicism? There's another one.
You'd have to say Our Father.
So then you got to change Father to something. You get what I'm saying?
Our Walmarts? No, that's too. That's not.
No.
Our
10 Our Targets, 3 Hail Macy's, and you got to think of one more thing. That's very funny.
Our Father, free market capitalism. I don't know. Okay, I was gonna say
perfection, right? That's cute. I like it. It's funny.
10
Hail Macy's is hilarious.
What's that?
10 Hail Macy's is hilarious.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and after all that, you think I should probably give $10 to someone to make all this guilt go away? That's a very, very Catholic ideology to think you can just give a little bit of tidings. And if you don't have money, you just say 10 Hail Macy's. And I don't think we even need the Our Father part of it.
Yeah, that's
all you got to do is say 10 Hail Macy's and all the bad that you did of all November. You could have even voted for Trump. Say 20 Hail Macy's.
Okay, whoa. That is beyond the pale, my friend. That's beyond the pale. I'm kidding.
Pretty sure that I grew up Catholic, and literally you can murder somebody before walking into a confessional and you're good to go as soon as you get out of there.
I mean, you can't not do that. So
I just feel like if you're going to go to confession, you should murder somebody first.
I mean, double down, dig way deep, and then rise yourself up out of it. Right?
You're gonna erase
everything.
Some theft.
I should become Catholic.
If you're gonna go in there, go murder somebody. I used to when I went to Catholic school, and I used to,
of course,
go to confession all the time solely so that I could hang out with the old Mexican ladies and not have to be in school. So there would be this big line of old Mexican ladies, and I would just stand there as like a third grader, and I would just talk to old Mexican ladies.
Oh my God, you were so cute when you were little, weren't you?
I was the cutest.
Oh my God, I need to see baby pictures. I was pretty adorable myself. I'm going to do my other thing. Can I do my other thing?
Yeah, cool.
But before,
we got
check out our new artwork.
Oh yeah, true.
That's pretty cool. Blah. Yeah, that's a shout out to the hometown hero Lafayette Wright, who's also a very illustrious comedian himself. He did that artwork in literally seconds. I messaged him on Facebook. I was like, hey, me and Stephen Campbell, we have this new pod. We need some artwork. Here's what I'm thinking. And then I closed out and went and did something else. And I came back 5 minutes later and he had a draft of that. And I was like, yes, yes, please. Thank you. All right. Here's a thing that I'm getting into. Okay. I want to live a lot longer. I have a kid. I'm thinking about having another one. And I want to stretch out my lifespan. So I've decided to stop being a sack of shit. Okay. What I mean, I can say it. You can't say it. I can say it. And so what I mean by that is that I'm going on a weight loss and health journey, right? And if my man Jared is there in just a second, he's going to post proof positive that I have like 90 pounds to lose, okay? It's 90. It's 90. Fine, it's 90. So my plan is, so here's my inspiration. 1, I want to live longer. 2, I want to get healthy. 3, I'd love to look fantastic in a pair of jeans, right? But also several of my friends over the last few years, and one specifically during the pandemic, has lost a significant amount of weight, all done very healthy through walking and proper diet, no pills, no surgeries. But if you need to do surgery to lose weight, no shame, do that. But I'm going to try to do everything naturally like my friend did. And he's actually helped me cook. Why can't I think of his first name right this second? Andrew Cook is his name. He is also a comedian as well. Very funny guy. And he's helped me write out, like my daily diet, right? How to eat healthy. And I'll be walking 5 miles every day. What? So the goal, I know it's a lot, but I actually started doing this right before I got sick 3 weeks ago. First day out the gate, I walked the 5 miles, no problem. So I can definitely do it. It's just a matter of staying motivated. But this show is how I'm going to keep myself accountable. Okay. So in just a second, I'm going to have Jared put up a picture of what I currently weigh on a scale. Do not jump in these comments and start shaming me because I will reverse search you and come and talk to your mama. Okay. And just a full body picture, close to full body picture of what I currently look like. So you can go ahead and post those, Jared, if you have access, if you can do that now, please. I would appreciate it. They're up. Oh, okay. So, okay. Okay. So you can see I weigh a lot. So what I'm gonna do every first Tuesday of the month, the same as this one, I'll post an updated scale pic and an updated, mostly full body pic, like whatever I can get pictured in a, like a bathroom selfie. And we're gonna follow my progress and see. So I currently weigh 235. Ooh, don't shut up, Stephen. I see your face. Get your face.
Honestly, I was just gonna comment on the fact that your socks don't match in that picture.
What a bitch. You know what? You a hoe, Stephen. You are a straight up hoe. I don't match my socks. I'm eclectic and cool, okay?
That's true. That's cool.
So the goal is, I don't know how much I'm going to lose this first month, but I'm shooting for 20 pounds. That's what I'm going to shoot for. If I make it, great. If not, you know what? I'm going to keep on going. But the scale will be lower than what it is right now that you see. So there you have it, folks. If there's any like health, nutrition, clothing, diet people, whatever, sponsors, people that have a thing, that do that thing, maybe you want to sponsor the show. Maybe you want to follow my weight loss journey. Maybe you want to be a good person and give to some of these charities. And like every pound I lose, you give $5. I don't know, but let's make something happen. Let's make this fun. If anyone wants to join in, we'll call it #FranqieGetsFit. And if you want to join in, you use that hashtag and we'll follow your journey too. And we'll shout you out on the show. That's it.
Word.
That's my confession.
Hell yeah. We've got a short episode today because, like we said, we got the Giving Tuesday show at 7:30. But we worked out our material Frankie's starting this health journey. We're all here with her. And if anybody, if you got health advice, we're all looking for some of it. I know that I could get back on the horse a little bit with the health journey.
You got a big booty, Stephen. You could run.
I'm gonna keep the booty.
A big booty.
I'm gonna keep the booty. All right, thank you so much, guys. We're gonna be here every Tuesday. I appreciate you guys so much. My name is Stephen Campbell,
and my name is actually Francesca Franch.
No, it's not. Her name's right under there. Just go ahead and use that name because
my name is Franqi French. Okay.
Stephen Campbell Comedy on Instagram, Franqi French on Instagram. Love you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Thank you. Shout out to Comedy Hub and Jared.
Shout out to Comedy Hub. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Peace out.